Hey plant gang, I always struggle with how many salvias I want to cover in my plant identification class because there are so many wonderful salvias that you can use in the home landscape. Some of them are really considered annuals, some of them are considered perennials. And here we have one that's a little bit in the middle for us in Zone 7 in Knoxville, Tennessee, and that's Salvia guaranitica. And I want to talk specifically about this cultivar, which is called Black and Blue, which is the main one that you're going to find sold on the market. Now, there have been several releases that have come out recently that are just as good as Black and Blue, if not improved from Black and Blue. But this is really one that you need to know. Salvia guaranitica, Black and Blue. So let's take a look at it. Beautiful blooms here. They attract hummingbirds. They attract other pollinators to the garden. Great texture, great color, spreads out when it's in the right place. This one has overwintered for us for several years now. Often listed as hardy to Zone 8, cold hardy Zone 8, but I'm going to say that it's probably a soft Zone 7 unless there was an overly harsh winter. So Salvia guaranitica, cultivar Black and Blue. The leaves have light serrations to them. They typically come oppositely off the stem. Sometimes this is considered even a sub-shrub when it is in a location where it doesn't die back down to the ground. It's native to Brazil, Paraguay. It has a two-lipped tubular flower that is housed in a dark, almost black, dark purple calyx that is really the show of this plant. And once that purplish blue tubular flower falls out of the calyx, there's a second show that begins, and that is just the beauty of the calyxes themselves. Salvia guaranitica, Black and Blue is a cultivar, often referred to as anise-scented sage. This is a herbaceous perennial, or potentially, if you're in your zone, it's a little bit cooler, an annual plant that can be planted. Typically 2 to 5 foot high, spreading out 2 to 5 foot wide. Bloom time's July all the way until frost, and it is a plant that really loves full sun. Attracts butterflies. In some cases, I'll see hummingbirds out here using this plant. It's a great plant. Hardy again, listed as hardy from zones 8 to 10, but zone 7 is definitely possible as a dieback perennial. Salvia guaranitica, Black and Blue. Here's a landscape tip. Black and Blue is a cultivar that features deep cobalt blue flowers with black calyxes.